The village of Grand Lake, GL, was a pretty difficult place to live after the three silver mines that spurred its existence failed in the early 1880s. Those who stayed to tough out the harsh winter weather eventually found themselves living in an early summer tourist destination. When the first train arrived in Granby in 1905 from Denver, the three-day trek from Denver to Grand Lake turned into one long day. What a boost for the GL area. Then, once the road was improved over Berthoud Pass and automobiles grew stronger, even more tourists started arriving. So much so that P.H. Smith and his son-in-law Clyde Eslick built the first motel, now referred to as the Cottage Court. Summer of 2020 view of the Cottage Court with 1932 Model A Ford. To accommodate the additional interest in GL, individual small log cabins were starting to appear. They were pretty basic. Mostly, they were equipped with a small pot-bellied stove, a bed or two, table, chair, and when water came to town they were developed into summer water-only cabins. Their plumbing consisted of a sink with one cold water line in and their wastewater running out on the ground outside. If there was a group of cabins located together, there usually was a shared wooden privy somewhere near. The story I'm going to recount is about one of those old summer rental cabins located at 829 Park Avenue, just one block north of Grand Avenue. Front view of the old, summer water-only, rental cabin on Park Avenue. I had been interested in the old full log cabin for years. It was unique because it had a green and white metal roof on one side, with all 5 windows and 2 doors screwed and nailed shut. As fate would have it, on a June 2019 day, the owner-developer called me wondering if I might like to have the building, for free. I drove over and found the rear door open, so I took a look inside. It was chock full of old building materials and junk. I realized right away it was too large for my little house in town at 721 Lake Avenue, but decided I probably knew a person who would love to have it and could even, with a little help, move it himself. I called Travis at his Winding River Ranch and told him the situation. Travis and I got together later in the week and I gave him a look. He agreed it would be perfect for his dude ranch and would move it. The owner had told me it needed to be gone by the 1st of August that summer. Travis agreed to the timetable. Well, kind of. You have to remember it is mountain time and very few things in GL happen on time. I spent my spare time during July hauling out anything I thought might have value and putting it in front of the cabin. Eventually, much of the stuff disappeared except for the 12 used bathroom sinks. During the first week of August I conscripted some of my family to help empty out the remaining junk and put it in a large trailer supplied by Travis. As a reward I took my family to the Jumpstart Coffee and Tea Shop for sweets and drinks. Since it only took an hour of time, I think it turned into a fun time for all. The trailer was full when we left to celebrate at the Jumpstart.